Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. It's been a while. Yes. Have I been on and off? Yes. Can two things be true at the same time? Yes. Have I been busy? Yes. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. This is your first time on this channel. My name is Tofumi and this is my channel where I discuss everything and anything that relates to my life, to family, to relationship, to faith, just everything around my life as a young girl growing up in this country at the moment. Until I Japan, I've been using this intro for how many years now, but God knows when it's going to happen. But anyways, you're welcome to my channel. I'm sure that you're going to find a lot of videos that will be interesting to you. Please go through my channel and click 1 or 2, 3 or 4, 5 or 6. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe. I'm very sure that you're going to see what you're going to like, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you have anything that you disagree with, please drop it in the comment section. If you agree with me, still drop it in the comment section. Let's have conversations in the comment section. So guys, as we start seeing the topic in this video, I'm going to be talking about red flags. I'm sure that we know that when people talk about red flags, things to look out for in your partner, in a relationship, everybody just sees it as something that should be, how do I say, something that is very obvious. Like if you ask people that what's a red flag, and they say, oh, cheating. Yes, cheating is a red flag. In fact, it's not even a red flag. It's a black, just a go kind of flag. But cheating is not the only thing that is supposed to be considered a red flag in a relationship. And I'm going to say this because a lot of people have some underlying issues that they do not talk about, and they do not realize that it's a very big issue until someone talks about it. And this is why a lot of people think that cheating is the only thing that should be. That's why when you say, oh, I'm no longer interested in this person, and they start asking you, did the person cheat? No. Was it beating you? No. So what happened? He's such a good guy. She's a great babe. And you're like, yes, but I know that there are some other issues, and you can't seem to explain it or communicate it properly to people for people to understand what you mean. Anyways, I've aligned some points. If you're in a relationship, you might as well just take this point, and these are things that you should discuss with your partner. These are difficult conversations that you should have with your partner. Yes, it's difficult, but it is necessary, so that you'll not be wasting your time. I know Seto Fumi did not tell you. First point I'm going to raise here is lack of communication. You are guilty, Abby. Yeah, you just come here. So I understand that people see communication, people think that, oh, you're talking every day. He's asking me, oh, good morning, how are you? Have you eaten? How was work today? You're just talking. That's not communication. Communication is a two-way thing. If you're talking to somebody and the person is responding, and you both are understanding yourself, that is communication. Communication even goes beyond just talking. There's comprehension and having important conversations. There's some conversations that you should have as a couple in a relationship. It's not just about the vibes, going out, sex, just talking and having someone to talk to. If you cannot have deep and difficult conversation with your partner, then I don't know what you're doing. And there are people, so there are times that in a relationship, one partner is willing to have the conversation, and then the other partner is not ready to have the conversation. It's not because they are not ready per se, but because of things that they've gone through, things that they've been through, and they're just very avoidant of important conversations. You might want to try to help this person, help your partner see that this thing that you're doing is not going to help us on the long run. But if the person is not yielding, and there are people that I've seen topics where people talk about, oh, I can be in love with you and not talk to you in 3 days. Excuse you. What? The people that are talking every day safe, they have not even done conversation. They have never had good communication skills. Not to now talk of you that you are talking to your babe once in 3 days. Fam, you are doing yourself. And that relationship is doing like this. Is doing like this. Point number 2, trust issues. So there are people that have, I feel like everybody, especially adults, and this particular video is for adults. I'm supposed to have mentioned that at the beginning, but this video is for adults in adult relationship that are looking forward to building something sensible, something long life, something long term. If you are looking for Sare Wagba, this video is not for you. If you are looking for friends with benefit, just to be having sex, this video is not for you. But if you are looking for a committed relationship, a long-term partner, then this video is for you. If you have trust issues, please, I beseech thee in the name of whoever you serve, solve and resolve your issues before you go into your next relationship. If you know that if your babe tells you, I want to sleep, no, I slept off last night, so you are going to get angry, my dear, you might as well just solve your issues before you go to your next relationship. Because you cannot be picking fights with people that are seriously falling asleep. And let me give you this hint. As a babe, if you are dating a 30+ man, they will fall asleep. See, it's not their fault. They are just stressed. Even me, they are not 30+, I fall asleep. Immediately I come back from work, I just lie down, and that is it's on this way that they bring my dinner. And after that, that's the end of it for the day. I've gone to sleep. So people that are very busy might find this difficult to keep up late night conversations, and they might do well. They might do better with daytime conversations. But that does not mean that you should not have making time for your partner. Make time for your partner. But what I'm saying is that if all of these things are things that you're going to be using as key indicators for measuring whether this person is committed to you, whether this person likes you enough to be with you, then you might be dealing with some trust issues, and I'm going to say that. And also, I also think that one part of trust issues that people do not talk about a lot is that you can't be in a relationship with somebody and not be 100% open with them. That's not possible. It's either you are in or you are out. If you are not in, then you are out. There's no in between. There's no sitting on the fence in a relationship. It's either you are open with this person or you are not open with them. And if you want to be open with them, be completely open and honest with them. If you are not going to be open, step out of the relationship. Let the better person come inside. That's the simple truth. You cannot be in a relationship and be keeping stuff from your partner. You cannot be in a relationship and be having secrets that can destroy your relationship. And be doing things in silence and saying, oh no, there's no need. There's no need that what? There's this joke, or I don't want to call it a joke, but there's this thing we say that when you're talking about your partner, you say, oh, this is my heart in human form. So what are you doing that your heart is not supposed to know about? You have answered yourself. Let's go to the next point. Point number 3, possessive and controlling behavior. This falls under abuse, but I'm still going to talk about abuse later. Fam, you can love somebody and still you do not need to control a person. You don't have to be controlling for you to assert your authority over the person, for you to assert your for you to possess your possession. Let me just say it like that. If your partner is being overly possessive, my sis, my bro, is a red flag. If your partner cannot see you with someone of the opposite sex and trust you enough to know that, oh, this person, maybe they're just having a conversation, maybe it's work, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a family member. They want to control everything that you do. They want to control who you are friends with. They want to control who you talk to. They want to control the things you do, places you go. This is the time to run. Just run. Point number 4. Now let's talk about abuse. Abuse is, I'm going to just say, let me talk about physical abuse later. Let's talk about emotional and verbal abuse. So I know that people think that if you say this person is abusive, the first thing is it beating you? Is she beating you? That is not the only form of abuse. You can abuse, so you might not verbally abuse someone, but you can emotionally abuse someone. Let me mention this point. If you are always giving your partner silent treatment every time you have an issue, every time you have a misunderstanding, you are abusive. Change. Yes, change. Silent treatment does not, how do I say this in a way that will please the Lord and please my audience at the same time? You can take some time off after a misunderstanding to say, okay, I just want to cool off. But goes back to point number 1, communication. Communicate to your partner, oh, I'm not in the mood to talk right now. I just want to cool off. When I'm done, we can have this conversation. It's different from your partner is trying to have a conversation with you and then you are deliberately avoiding them. Closely related to this are people that when they are having a misunderstanding with their partner, you now start doing unkind things to them. You now start deliberately showing them that I want you to be angry, I want you to get hurt, I want you to feel it that I'm not talking to you. Why? It's a relationship, not Ogunkiriji. Rest. This person is your partner. Like I said, your heart in human form. So why are you stressing your heart? You want to have hypertension. Is that it? If that's it, let's talk about verbal abuse. So, I do not still understand the concept of saying that you like this person, but every time you have issues with them, you resort to name calling. Sometimes it's not. See, let me not even say every time you have issues with them, because people that are verbally abusive are always abusive. They always find a way to abuse people. They always find any slight mistake, any slight opportunity like this. Your partner is talking to a colleague and you're like, so why is a colleague calling you prostitutes? Or they just make a mistake and like, why are you so slow? Why are you so dumb? Why are you so stupid? Hey, Olodumare, I beg. And one thing that these people do, people that are verbally and emotionally abusive, no, people that are abusive in general, one thing that they do is like they try to isolate you from family members, from people that can, especially people that can help you. If you have friends that are very, very bold and stand and have a very, very strong strong opinion against abuse, and your partner knows that this your friend does not like abuse, and this your friend can beja. I don't know what they call beja in English, I've forgotten, but you know that this person can defend. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. You know that this your friend can defend you, or this your sibling can defend you. They'll try to isolate you from that person so that you don't get to open up to the person, let alone the person defending you. They want you to think that the person wants to. So how do I say this thing? They want you to see the person as the evil one. If it's a marriage, they want you to see that the person is trying to pursue you from your husband's house. Or even in the relationship, they want you to see that, oh, this person is jealous of our relationship. This person does not like the way I treat you like a princess. This person is just jealous. This person is just can't you see that boyfriend doesn't treat her that way? Can't see that husband doesn't treat her that way? And that is the reason why they just make you too. So a very, very large extent, because of the way that abusive people are, you start thinking that, okay, maybe it's right. Maybe it's true, Sha. Maybe. And that's true. She even told me that maybe I should leave him. I used to now start thinking, my sis, my bro, run. Next point, fiscal abuse. I don't even want to say much on this point. But if you, as a human being, as an adult human being, feel that the best way to correct your partner if they offend you is to beat them, you're an animal. And you do not deserve my speech. You do not deserve my advice. Go to the zoo where you belong. Because I find it weird that people like this do not beat their colleagues. They don't beat their siblings. Most times they don't beat their siblings. They don't even beat their kids. They just feel the need to do that to their partner in a way to, I feel like it's part of being possessive and controlling. They want to subdue. Aha, that's perfect. So they want to subdue the person. They don't say that, okay, I want you to know that I'm the boss here. I'm the one that has the authority. I'm one that is in control, I'm one that is in charge. And this is even regardless of the gender, because at times that some circumstances can make one person feel like they're in control and have an edge over the other person. Because let's be factual. In a relationship, it cannot be 100 or 50-50 at all times. Sometimes it will be 70-30, sometimes even 90-10. But it cannot, because you have an edge over your partner, not become physically abusive to them. Give them. See, I've said people don't deserve anything. But if anybody is physically abusive to you, they do not have any reason to. And if you're a victim and you're watching this, you did not deserve it. You did not do anything to warrant such. I'm very, very sorry that you had to go through all of that, but it is not your fault. I'm sure that the person made you believe that it was your fault, but it is not your fault. They are the animal. The other person is the animal. They are the zoo, and they're the ones that deserve to be in a zoo. If you're still in that relationship, please run as fast as your legs can carry. I'm sure that they've made you believe that nobody's going to be with you, nobody's going to value you as much as they do. It is a lie. They know that nobody's going to take their shit the way that you do. That's why they're trying to control you and keep you still with them. Please run. And if you're a survivor, I love you so much, and I'm very, very happy that you left. Next point is lack of support. Now, let me make this thing clear. The reason why we get into relationships is because of companionship. You want to be with someone that values you. You want to grow with someone. You want to develop. You want to go through life with somebody. Now, imagine the person that you want to go through life with, the person that you want to grow with, not supporting you growing. Can you see that you have entered trap? You have to be in a relationship where your partner is eager to see your growth. Your partner wants to see you grow. Your partner wants you to be big. Your partner wants you to. Your partner is not threatened by your success. Your partner does not think that, oh, if he gets to this point, if she gets to this point, he's going to behave like this to me. He's going to neglect me. Oh, if it goes big, he's going to get and all the rubbish that they say. Your partner should always be ready and willing to support you to grow. They should always be ready and willing to help you to access your maximum capacity. To utilize your maximum capacity. They should be ready to see you achieve everything that you want to achieve in this life. If your partner is telling you that the goals that you have are too much, my sis, my bro, it's a red flag. If your partner is trying to undermine everything that you want to be or everything that you have, that you currently have, then it might be your time to run as fast as your legs can carry you. Because if they can at this point start to say those things, trust me, as you grow older in that relationship, worse things are going to happen and you are going to be shocked. And it might get to a point where you might not be able to live anymore. And you'll be stuck with a loser, because it's only losers that behave like that. And you'll be stuck with a loser for life. You don't want to be stuck with a loser for life. It's a red flag. Sis, bro, wrong. My next point is incompatibility. This should have come like second or third, but I mean, it's as it's coming to my head, I'm just seeing it. Incompatibility. So guys, I understand that incompatibility comes in different ways. Medical incompatibility, religious backgrounds, family background, ethnicity, nationality sometimes. So if you know that your parents or your partner's parents, your partner has ever told you that my mother does not like Ijebu babes, so my daddy does not like Oshun men, run. Because the truth is, I'm sure that even if your partner says, oh, it doesn't matter, I don't mind, their parents do. And if their parents do not accept you wholeheartedly, it is a red flag. It's a ticking time bomb. Like, it doesn't that sounds very cool. You get the point. It's a ticking time bomb, and before you know it, it's going to blow in your face. Medical incompatibility, I'm not sure that we should still be talking about this in the year of our Lord 2023. If you are AS and AS, you do not actually, we'll be calling this a red flag. This is just a common sense first date question. So let's just move past that. If you know that your parents have reservations about a particular set of people, particular set of religion, a particular religion, do not try it. If your partner has mentioned to you once, because most times these people do not even mention it. If your partner has mentioned to you once or twice that my dad is an imam and doesn't like Christian and doesn't like if I marry someone that is not a Muslim, and you're not saying, oh, we can change his mind, don't worry, I'll talk to you, we'll change his mind. Don't try it. Don't, because you are going to be in that relationship for a very long time, and you're going to get your hopes up, you're going to have your dreams, and you're like, oh, I'm going to have his kids. I'm sure that you even named your kid self. It will not take you home, or she'll take you, and the parents will not say, no, we're not interested. Imagine being with somebody for that long, and it gets to the point where you just finalize and seal everything, and something like that happens. Sis, bro, don't do it. Carry your legs and run. The last point, the last but not the least point, is repeated betrayals. So all of us have what's this word? What's this word I'm looking for? Oh, fam. What's this thing where you say that this is what ticks me off? I'm sorry, I can't get the word right now. But we all have something that if a partner does, it alters. We all have rules, we all have things that we expect from our partner. If your partner is constantly betraying you, that means that they do not respect you, and they do not respect the relationship, and they are not really interested in you like that. They are sincerely not interested, because somebody that is interested in you, like I said, that once is a mistake. And betrayal might come in any form. It's not just cheating alone. Like I said, that once is a mistake, but once it comes twice, 3 times, then to me, it is a deliberate action, and they're just trying to frustrate you. They're just trying to stress you mentally. You eventually leave that relationship, but by the time you are living with trauma, you are living with trust issues, you are living with emotional baggage. Before it gets to that point, says, bro, carry your legs and run. Anyways, with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to help you highlight some few things that might be red flags that you might not even be noticing so much. Things that you might want to discuss with your partner, things that you might have noticed, and you'll be like, okay, let me just talk to my partner about this before I take each step. This is very, very crucial in determining the future of your relationship, where your relationship is going, where it's headed, so that you can know that it is going to the altar or if it's going inside the bush. Okay, the moloko to wine, so that you can quickly know the driver that is driving you. Let it not be that you have been in the relationship for a long while before you now say, oh, what was I even thinking? Why did I even notice? You noticed, you were just, you were not just sure, and you didn't know that was what it was. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share to your friends, and drop a comment if you have any suggestion. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.